is no commitment. There is no requirement to engage or interact with me or anyone else. But if you'd like to, there's a community for that. And I take a lot of pride in the content. I do 3 long-form ASMR videos per month, plus 3 long-form ASMR audios per month, a non-ASMR 30 to 40 minute vlog monthly, a 60-minute ASMR live stream, photos of my weekends, photos of what I'm eating, and everything in between, including some short form content, ASMR content as well. So check it out. It's the best way that you can support my channel. There are close to 600 members, so join the club. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be doing a weekly recap of my life. This is either gonna flop or I'll make it a series, okay? Coming from a marketing mind, this is basically a whispered ramble, not a full-on life update, because we're gonna focus just on the past week and kind of be a little more detailed and talk about like the mundane stuff that I don't always mention, kind of like a week in my life, telling, not showing. But we're gonna see how this performs title wise and views wise. But I'm always thankful for the ones that come and watch each and every video. You guys are the best. So today, as I'm filming this, is Saturday, and you will see this a week and 1 day from today. So I'm talking about the following week, which last weekend was 4th of July weekend. I had a really fun time. I did a whole audio about this on my website, but I went to the Poconos. I actually just made a TikTok where I said my most requested trigger words, like that people request of me, and Poconos was the number 1. Number 2 was Hoagie. Number 3 was Abercrombie. So I was in the Poconos with my in-laws and Tony and his uncle and his cousin and his mom's cousin, and we had a lovely time. But it was a 3-day party, essentially. And so Monday I was like a zombie. It's funny because I posted my audio on my website, I think on Monday, and I was like so brain dead that I labeled it like June audio number 2 when it was really the first one for July. So a second set of eyes, my friends, a second set of eyes. So I started my week. I'm looking at my work calendar, okay? I'm lucky enough to work from home, which is amazing. It is such a privilege. The only thing that is missing from that is the human interaction that I really do love about working in an office. So if you don't work from home and you're wishing that you did, just know that piece, like that human interaction piece, is so valuable, especially if you're very early on in your career. You can and will eventually get a job that you work from home or that you're hybrid. Like that, we're gonna keep moving in that direction. But try to romanticize the in-person stuff, because like remote work didn't even exist until, you know, my second job, and it was like more to 2 days, like 2 was like a lot, versus like a fully remote job. Like that was so rare. I mean, COVID obviously like pumped those numbers up, but so all that to say, I am able to sleep in, which is nice. And guys, there are days where I get up at 8:55 and I just scurry my little ass over to the computer. I don't do this often, but Monday mornings might be the time that I do that. And I get up, I look at my email, whatever, and make sure there's no fire drills. And then I'll like kind of brush my teeth, make my bed like leisurely, which again, such a like privilege to be able to have that. But it's also a privilege to be surrounded by people, however you frame it. So Mondays, I don't usually have a lot of meetings. I will never usually schedule a meeting on purpose on a Monday. I'm just like brain dead. I'm a weekend warrior, and I just like fully reset and don't think about work on the weekends, and I need to like, you know, recalibrate and like remember what the hell my job is on Mondays. And like, it's so funny because I swear I'll like wrap up on a Friday and be so diligent and productive and be like, I set myself up for success for next week. Doesn't matter, I'll still come in on Monday and be like, what is job? But I do have my team weekly meetings on Monday mornings. They're at 11. Thankfully, they're not any earlier than that because that would be the worst. There was, at one point, we had like a weekly, it's like a sales and marketing meeting, basically. I'm in marketing. I work in pharmaceutical marketing, corporate pharmaceutical marketing right now. But we had a big meeting, and it was at like, I want to say it was at 9:30 on Monday mornings, and there was a lot of people on this meeting, and I had to present on this meeting to like 60 people, including leadership. I was like, why would they ever? That is just evil. Like, why would they make this meeting 9:30? And apparently it used to be, before it was moved to 9:30, it was at 9 a.m. sharp. I was like, that's just like purposeful like abuse. Anyway, it reminds me of The Office, the episode when Robert California was the boss in the later seasons when Michael Scott was gone, and like they were all like chit-chatting by Pam's desk, and he was like, you guys, like, it's like 9 o'clock, what are you doing, whatever, something like that. And she's like, oh, just like warming up for the day. And he's like he just wasn't having it. And he's like, you guys should come to the office already warmed up for the day, and fingers on keyboards at 9 a.m. But I do think a lot of companies are like moving to the structure that like they have hired adults that they trust to get the work done. And it's not, the 9 to 5 was created like literally in the time of Henry Ford, and like trying to make jobs better than what they were, which they before that were like 12 hours, no benefits, this, that, and the third. And it was the time when people were doing like production line, conveyor belt, what is that called? Like manufacturing, like factory jobs. And that was like the main thing that people did. But like it's been like over 100 years since that's happened, so we should really rethink things. I really do believe that there should be a 4-day work week, and I love to see some companies moving towards that. I actually interviewed with 2 companies when I was laid off that had a 4-day work week, and not one that was 4/10s. It just was 32 hours. Like, that would be ideal. Anyway, because like sometimes I'll stay after, and like I get my shit, as long as you get your shit done and you're productive. Like, anyway, so I woke up Monday start anew. And so, but I just was like, just take your time. You don't have to. Sometimes I do it in an anxious way, right? You know, like productivity in like an anxious way. So I didn't do that. We had our marketing meeting. It's just our small marketing team, and we just do our updates. I worked, I sent emails, whatever. Tony gets home from work like before I even finish work because he's in the construction industry and they just like have different hours, but he likes it like that. And I don't think I like exercised or did anything Monday. I like give myself so much more grace with that these days, which is really nice. You can't like punish yourself into, you know, like it's just one day at a time, one little bettering yourself and getting your rest at a time. And sometimes I like will bully myself into feeling like I need to be productive like tenfold to make up for the lack of productivity that I had like for the past 3 days. Or like I need to shove kale down my throat, and like because I eat so much crap, like I don't do that anymore, and it's actually been working out very well. Tuesday, let's see, did I have meetings Tuesday? I just had one quick meeting with my boss, my one-on-one. I think having a weekly one-on-one with your boss is so valuable. I wonder, you guys, what industries are you in? If you work, you know, in corporate America, do you have weekly or bi-weekly, you know, check-ins with your immediate supervisor? And what do those look like? Mine, usually I'm kind of driving them, and we have like a status document that I'll just fill in weekly with updates of kind of just FYI of what I'm working on and like where the project is at, and then like maybe housekeeping around like, hey, reminder, like I have PTO like this day, or like any questions I need to ask or topics, and like I'll fill that out throughout the week with like bigger questions. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna put this in my status doc for me and my boss to like talk about, and they're anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour, but I just think that they're important for like that one-on-one time and really getting your questions answered, talking about things like career growth, stuff like that. But I'm just curious what that looks like for you guys. So yeah, Tuesday, had my one-on-one. Probably watched like a new episode of The Gilded Age or something on TV. I think that comes out every Sunday, but sometimes I forget and think it comes out on Tuesdays. I don't know, I can never keep track of the HBO shows. I think I originally thought that and Just Like That was on Tuesdays, but it's Thursdays, which, by the way, guys, girls, ladies, fellas, who watches And Just Like That, okay? The Sex and the City reboot, because I will watch it as long as they're making it, because Sex and the City like has a just like my soul. I still watch the original series all the time. It's like comfort show number one. They have absolutely butchered this show. I don't know if it's written by AI, if the writers are drunk, if they're completely different writer. I don't know what's going on. And I don't say this to jump on the bandwagon, because at first I felt like everybody gave it a lot of hate and like talked about how woke it was, whatever, which like, yes, like they shove it down your throat in the first season. It's like insane. And it's like, it's just so like, it's like chronically online like level, you know what I mean? And like people don't really act that way level, and just insane. But I had high hopes for season 2, because like I did like to see like Carrie kind of reconnecting with Aiden and certain things that happened in season 2. But and like there was a certain episodes I liked, but like season 3 is so horrible, and I'm like, they must know. It's not just an opinion thing, like it is terrible. There's so many inconsistencies and like continuity issues, and the story, the plot, like doesn't even make sense. They reach for things to try to connect the dots on things that don't really connect. It's so cheesy. The script, like, it makes me sad. I hate to say that, because if Sarah Jessica Parker was ever in front of my face, I would be like bowing down and kissing her feet, because she's a fucking legend. But like, it's just so bad, and I'm like praying that they will. I feel like the feedback this season has been so loud online because it's so astronomically horrible, that I'm praying that they will not just stop the show, but they will do it justice and like make some changes. Like, they have to have the budget. It's fucking HBO. And just like that, like, there are masterpieces on HBO. Like, this show must have a high budget. I digress. Please sound off in the comments if you agree. Anyway, Wednesday, I actually got my hair cut in the morning. You can probably see my hair is a little shorter. The video I filmed last week, it was cut as well. And it looks even shorter now because it's scrunched, which I think looks so cute. It's like sitting exactly where I like it to sit when it's short. And I just scrunched it with my mousse. I got it dyed as well. I get it, dyed every like 6 to 8 weeks, more like 7 to 8. I try to push it. I'm gonna go again in the end of August. And getting like rid of my grays, basically like the same color as my hair. It's just slightly richer than my natural hair color. But got my hair cut and colored in the morning, and I had some sort of team meeting. We did have a team meeting that day to like kick off a marketing campaign for one of our products. And I normally look like a troll with work because I don't sit on client meetings. I don't do client work in this specific role. It's like just internal, and a lot of the people that I'm on meetings with are just like my very much internal team, and so I look uggos. And my boss is like, Julia, like your hair like looks so good. I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, I just normally look homeless, but like I don't always look that way. Just got a haircut Wednesday, had that kickoff meeting. Again, I really try not to do much like at night during the week. Thursday, I had a meeting around a conference. This is like turning into like a work video. A conference that some people at our people at my company are doing a presentation on one of our products, like a sponsored presentation at a conference, an industry conference, and I'm involved in that, around, the topic and, the design of the PowerPoint and what they're going to say and talk about. And it's like a product related to social media. So it's like pretty easy for me to be a part of that, and it's enjoyable because I know what I'm talking about. So at that meeting, and then I had another meeting with one of our project managers to like go over some things that we had going on, and she only works with us on certain projects, not everything. So like we always just end up chit-chatting and like shooting the shit. And she's adorable and lives in California, and just started following me on Instagram and stuff. She's like, are you okay with that? Like, were people following you? I'm like, of course, like, depends who. But I mean, I can't stop people from following me. I have a public profile. But anyway. And then Friday I had no meetings. And I actually got a blood test. So you guys know this ultra human ring that I have. It's like linked in the description box. You can get a discount on it if you use my code check mine out. But so they have this new product called Blood Vision, where they will like order, it's like functional like blood testing for you basically, and give you like a full report on all this stuff. There's like fertility, like cardiovascular, like there's just like it tests your blood for everything and anything they can test your blood for. When I tell you guys, I went to this, it was like a Quest Diagnostics. This woman goes, they want me to take 13 vials of your blood. She goes, I've never seen that before. She goes, usually it's like, she goes, normally it's like 1 to 2. But she goes, for these functional tests, it's usually like 10, and we'll do 5 one day, and then they'll come back and we'll do 5 another day. But they want to take all 13 of yours right now. I was like, is that okay? Meanwhile, it's 11 a.m. I haven't eaten anything yet because I'm supposed to be fasting. Also, I just don't eat breakfast. One of the medicines that I take, literally like causes like dizziness, and I had taken that in the morning. I was like, shit, I probably shouldn't have taken this medicine. And the day before, I had like been a little bit in a calorie deficit. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to take 13 vials of my blood, like, and in general, I just get like dizzy and panicky sometimes. So she's like, no, it's fine, don't worry. Like, she's like, one time I took like 30 vials of this doctor's blood, and like, it was all good. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I let her do it. She was really sweet. She was like talking to me and distracting me the whole time, and then brought me water, and like, she was adorable. I even had to pee in a cup. Like, this shit was comprehensive. I got partials of the test results back so far, which is crazy because it's been one day. But I'm still waiting for the full like report of what it all means. Although I did like already just screenshot some of it and put it into ChatGPT and like ask it what it means. So I'll have to like talk about that more. But I thought it was such a cool thing that they offer, and I've just kind of haven't been wearing this really recently, but then they came out with this blood vision thing, and I'm like, honestly, preventative healthcare is just such a great thing. It's a luxury, it's a privilege, it's a blessing, whatever you want to call it. And it's expensive and it sucks, and normally like insurance does not cover these types of tests because they're not deemed medically necessary. So it is like, it's like $500 a year for the blood vision piece, and you go and I think you get your initial like full blood workup, and then I think it like suggests that you get like blood work every like few months on this and this if like it's low or bad or whatever, and it connects it to like, you know, what it connects the blood stuff to what it feels with your heart rate and all the other things. And so like, it's just really cool to be able to get insights into stuff like that these days, because before we didn't have access to that level of kind of concierge like healthcare services or like personalized stuff. You'd have to go to the doctor for everything, but now it's getting to be that people can advocate for themselves a little bit more. Even looking things up, like my dad, I told him what ChatGPT was when he got diagnosed with prostate cancer, because, you know, I was like, he was debating his options on like surgery versus radiation, and I was really like pushing him to get surgery, and I was like, look, you talk to your doctor of course and everything, but I was like, look, you can research, you know, options and kind of look at things. And he looked and asked ChatGPT all his questions. Obviously, speak to your medical doctor. I'm not advocating that AI like replaces that. Okay, let's careful and not clip me saying that. I literally had somebody the other day, oh my god, what was it? Was it here on YouTube? My video I made about how I romanticize summer. Somebody commented on it and it was like, you know, summer is really dangerous for some people and they can have heat strokes, and this was a really ignorant. I was like, seen somebody twist somebody's words so badly and get offended that I talked about loving the summer. Like, where does it end? Anyway, I'm being a brat, but no, I'm not. Anyway, I got blood work. I did not pass out. I did not die. And I was actually totally fine. And I wasn't dizzy at all. And that leads me to, so I got that. Last night, I ate dinner. I took a walk. Watched TV till like 1 in the morning. Went to sleep. Got up. FaceTimed with my cousin for like literally almost 2 hours, which was nice because I haven't seen him in like over a year. And went for a run, filmed some TikToks, had lunch, filmed this, and now I'm going to have dinner with Brina. I actually have to leave like right now. You guys know whenever you see me makeup, it means I'm about to leave the house like literally right now. We're going to just have dinner together, casual, chill, and then tomorrow, hopefully I might go to a workout class. I've not gone to the gym in forever. I've just been like taking advantage of being outside because it's been nice out. And I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna DoorDash this weekend, which is crazy. I mean, I'm going out to dinner tonight. It's like, but I just really wanted to like save money this weekend, and I still am, even with just this dinner. But yeah, that was basically my week. Pretty boring, pretty chill. Next week I have a 4-day week, so I took off on Friday, and I'm having dinner with Jordana Thursday. I'm having like my family over for a barbecue next weekend. It should be really cute. I'm gonna be vlogging all of that, and I am actually going to be doing a voiceover of one of my vlogs. My vlogs are non-ASMR, okay, and they're like 30 minutes, sometimes 40, sometimes 45, sometimes 25, usually about 30-35. And I wanted to voice one of them over in ASMR for my other members, because only my all access members get the vlogs, and I want to have my lower tier members like see what the vlogs look like. And I thought that might be a cool thing to try. I wouldn't do it with every single vlog because I want the all access tier to like have that exclusivity of this is what they're paying for and this is what they get, and I'm not gonna just like give it to everybody. But I thought it would be cool. It's not gonna be the full vlog, like same experience, because it will be silent and voiced over, but I thought people might want to see that. So if you're interested in that, check out my website. Alright, my loves, I'm gonna end this here. I appreciate you being here. If you're going through something, keep going, okay? I promise you're going to be okay. I'm giving you hugs. I'm sending you love, positivity. If you feel like everything's been going wrong, something is going to go right soon for you. I promise you, okay? It always is going to. The universe sees you. Something good is coming for you. Love you guys, okay? And I will see you, and you